CoQ10, everybody like CoQ10? That's one of my favorite supplements because when you understand what CoQ10 does, then you know why you need it. And if you understand how things happen as you age or how things are modified by your diet, you quickly realize how much you need to consider supplementation. CoQ10 deficiency may indicate mitochondrial dysfunction. Mitochondria are the energy producers inside your cells, right? That's the little things that produce energy. When we introduced it, we introduced it as understanding the science of bioenergetics, meaning how biological systems make energy. And CoQ10 in us is fundamental for managing that relationship of passing electrons, we're actually atomic creatures, passing electrons along a chain, which makes energy. Right? It's just a controlled situation. In the presence of CoQ10, that happens efficiently. In the absence of CoQ10, we know that it does not. So what they said here is may indicate a mitochondrial dysfunction, deficiency may indicate mitochondrial dysfunction and toxicity. Researchers commented CoQ10 deficiency may contribute to mitochondrial bioenergetics and oxidative stress, as demonstrated in ATP. Don't worry about that. In general, secondary CoQ10 deficiency may be induced by dietary insufficiencies and exposure to certain xenobiotics, things that are in the population here, in the world we live in. Several studies have shown that CoQ10 is susceptible to environmental toxins, which cause CoQ10 deficiencies that are at both cellular level and the vivo level. So what they're telling us is that there's a lot of reasons you can become CoQ10 deficient. One of them is you can't have not enough in your diet. The other one is that you're exposed to a lot of things in the environment that actually attack and reduce or put demands on your body's CoQ10 levels and make you even more deficient. CoQ10, mitochondrial dysfunction and heart health. Again, mitochondrial dysfunction it's a disease that often you see it in newborns who are born with mitochondrial dysfunction. They can tell right away, and those now we have the drugs and things to keep them alive, but they'll be dependent on those drugs forever, okay, as long as they're alive. And their life expectancy went from used to be less than 6 months to now they're going to live probably well into their 60s or 70s, as long as they manage it properly. In this review, we will show the latest advances in the knowledge and relationship between CoQ10 and atherosclerosis. That's heart disease. There is a direct relationship, okay? Atherosclerosis is the most common cause of cardiac death in the world. Okay, you know heart disease is a primary one of the chronic diseases, but atherosclerosis, the actual plugging up of the arteries, is the problem. Numerous studies have demonstrated that more factors than lipid accumulation are involved in arterial damage at the cellular level. You know, we know about plugging up our arteries around our heart, but now they're saying, no, there's a lot more involved in just that plug. There's a lot of things going on in the background at the cellular level that drive this process forward, such as inflammation, autophagy impairment. That's the body's ability to clean itself up when cells die. Autophagy is when the body comes around and takes away the dead cells and recycles them into whatever needs to be done. Mitochondrial dysfunction and or free radical overproduction, that's oxidative stress, right? It says, in addition to atherosclerotic phenotype, is closely related to aging. So in addition, as atherosclerosis phenotype, that's people who are in that category, is closely related to aging, it is reasonable to believe that coenzyme Q10 supplementation could be beneficial for both conditions. Okay, beneficial, helping you with prevent atherosclerosis, but also deal with this accelerated aging that we all tend to experience if we are, caught up in the sort of the Western diet and Western industrial lifestyle.